Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. A deadlock time. Oh. How do I keep on ending up back here? You know, occasionally I have one of these weeks where I think I don't have much to show off. I mean, I have something big, I have something amazing to show off, but then I'm like, okay, everything else, I've not got much. And I actually look at what we got. We got loads. We got loads to get through, so do you know what? Let's start with something pretty big. And that is, I have recoded the way glow masks work. Now, it's not perfect. There's a few issues, both in code and textures, so we're gonna have to go through and check every single rider. But yeah, just look at these guys. Oh, they're shiny. Now, this isn't a massive difference to what it was before. The main difference is the fact that, well, you can turn on shaders like complementary. And look, then they're not clear. They're not like glass. They're so much better than before. Yes, the new shaders means that we can achieve better compatibility with shaders now. This isn't the reason I did it. This is just an extra kind of benefit. Other benefits you can see over here with core. You can actually see the other side. So things like core actually now looks a lot more normal, a lot more complete, a lot less weird. You can see over here with the You're not a punching gummy. Who are you? Who are you? You're master. Master mode. Yeah, with master, you can see the fact that, yeah, that's visible on the other side. That was always bugging me on the old one. Meaning that I kind of wanted to redo it, but I don't know. I think it's pretty. L. Fix it, L. Fix it. Fix it. But yes, I think this is a massive increase. And just look at these. Look at these. Don't look at him. Look at these. They're so shiny. They're so shiny. And I know I said don't look at him, but yeah, you can see an additional benefit from this code. Yes, we can now do translucent layers. Now, there is a few issues. You can kind of see it there with Master, where things just render weird with the translucent. That's just, unfortunately, that's just the way Minecraft handles translucency. I'm going to continue trying, see if there's any other way that I could do this that doesn't have that issue. But I think that is a tiny kind of sacrifice, considering the fact that, look, we got translucent bits. Look, everything's glowing. Look, everything's better. Please tell me I did a good job with this, because you have no idea how much extra work we've done. And I guess now that I've looked at Mugen, we're gonna have to talk about Ghost, aren't we? Henshin. Yeah, I still love the fact that we have the pose key. That looks so cool. But yes, on to Kamen Rider Ghost. Andrew has been working on this, so we've got a whole bunch of new forms updated, so I guess we need to kind of go through them. And first thing I want to show off, Beethoven. Yeah, this is 100% because I forgot to show this off last week. I mean, it's because it's a grey icon, okay? I got these two mixed up. I needed to grab this one and I grabbed this one, okay? We're all human. Right? I mean, technically I'm not, I'm a slime, but the saying still works, right? Right? Either way, we've got a few new forms. We've got Darwin, which is a movie form. The Great Ball Damashi, thanks to the icon driver G, as well as Mugen that I showed off earlier. This looks so cool. Now moving over to Spectre, because I kind of realised last time around I'd never showed off Tutankhamun. and Nobunaga with the actual Spectre. So yes, now you've seen them on Spectre. So next we have Houdini. Yeah, I can't say Houdini without thinking of those guys from Star Wars. Houdini! As you can see, it has the bike, which is flat because Andrew didn't want to tackle 3D modeling a bike. It might become 3D at some point. We're in no rush. I probably also should have showed off Spectre with Necrom, seeing as Spectre with Necrom actually exists. So here you go, you can see it now. But we also have Deep Spectre. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Probably also should show this off. I believe Spectre used Edison as Deep Spectre in the show. I might be misremembering that though. If I'm misremembering it, I won't show a picture. If it exists, I'll show a picture. For Necrom, we have Grim. Look, there's little pen nib things on the shelters. And Sanzo. He's got a crown. Additionally, we have an updated Dark Ghost. It might be just a repaint of Ghost, but it's still really nice to have. We also got Napoleon with his little fancy hat. Does everybody like this guy's little fancy hat? He's even got a cape that's offside. Now, I haven't seen this in-game yet. I know Andrew was working on it last night, so I don't know if it's finished or not, but Extrema. Oh. Yay. Just look at that horn. Don't look at these guys. We'll get onto them in a sec. And from that same movie, we've got Zero Spectre. Look, he's got 3 horns. Yeah, that's kind of that's it. He's just Spectre that's purple with 3 horns. And I believe these are the last ones to be updated. We have Dark Necrom Red, Dark Necrom Blue, Dark Necrom Yellow, Dark Necrom Pink, and New Ore, or New Ghost. This is the stage show one. The others had either appeared in the main show or the movie, but this was a stage show dude. Yes, he does look a lot like Dark Ghost, but his eyes resemble Ghost's normal eyes. It's not lazy, honestly. I love it when we could do weird stuff. Now, there's a complete possibility that there's another dude in here hiding that I completely forgot. But I think I've got everything that's been updated. So that means we just have the Zero Ghost Anon Spectre. And there's probably another one in here that I'm missing. Eagle hasn't. But you know what? I never actually tried something. Henshin. No, Eagle doesn't say that, but I think it's funny. Did Andrew remember to update Grim for this dude? I think that's a bit buggy. Fix it! Fix it! Throughout this entire recording, you might have been wondering why these guys were over here. Well, you see, this was my sub count as of last night. We've got 6, 7... Oh, no, I've said the numbers. We have 6701. Yes, 6,701. Now, why is that number important? Well, I've been saying the last couple of weeks, we are planning an absolutely massive update for Zets once I hit 7k. So if you haven't, hit like, subscribe, and I'll give you a hint. It involves sleeping and nightmares. It's gonna be so much fun. Now, if it wasn't for the glow mask, I would have actually coded 1 or 2 bits from that update this week. So it could be like, look, this is what we're doing. It's kind of like a teaser. But the glow masks kind of took far too much time. So you're going to have to take my word. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Am I selling you? Subscribe! Over the last couple of weeks, Axos has been looking into the villagers Now this is both to make it feel a bit more Minecrafty, but add a bit more potential. Last time around, I showed you that sometimes villages can spawn with new houses for the KLC villagers. Now, there's not going to be one over here because this is an old village, but you get my point. Well, this time around, Axos has been adding some extra trades to a lot of the villagers because the default Minecraft villagers have a lot more trades than just, aha, look, you can get this one item. There may be another few items, but that's it. So he's been kind of just adding a few extra trades to flesh them out. Now, am I going to go through all these trades? No, because it's going to take time. Actually, I've just realized I've got too many resources. Can I show the villagers in this? I can actually. Yes. I can show some of it in this. I completely forgot about this. Okay, who have we got? That name's not supposed to be like that, but you can see now we've got a few more trades in here. I don't know what's new. I don't know what's extra. I don't know what wasn't there before. Was it No Rider? That's the No Food core. Yay! What else have we got? Oh yes, the Rise phone and the Zaya specs in here with the Humor Gear villager. He doesn't seem to have a lot more. They got Chizo jar. I'll get onto that in a sec. I love that. Yay, all of the candy. I honestly didn't know that I could do this. This is so cool. Shameless plug to go and download Poppin Duckies. But amongst that, you might have noticed one very in particular item. This item. We have a jar. You might be wondering why we've got a jar. Well, you're living in there now, mate. Yes, you can now put gochizos in jars. Yeah, I find this hilarious. This is now one of my new favorite items. Let me know what you think. You can go there. The Choco Cold in a jar that never did anything in the series. Moving on, we're going to move over to Kiva. Now, the reason we're moving over to Kiva is there's a really big thing at the end of this video that I want to show off. And Kiva's going to be the best one to show it off with. Let's go to Emperor. Just for a second to say, look, Passalot's now on the arm. That's so cool, right? I know it's minor, but I absolutely love that detail. We also got an updated Saga. An updated Dark Kiva. I'm so happy to finally see this. And new Kiva's finally got an updated belt. Yay! But what was this kind of amazing thing that I wanted to show off with Kiva? You know what? Let's go to a different world. Now this is very much a work in progress. So don't get your hopes up too much, but you see over there in that little corner over there? Yeah, there's a reason for that. Yes, we have started to add an ability system kind of thing, a skill system, or essentially what the idea behind this is that every rider has the potential of having up to 2 of these abilities. We might extend it for some riders, but the idea is that most riders will have 2 abilities. One triggered by the C key on the keyboard and one triggered by I can't talk. And one triggered by the V keyboard. So C and V will now be 2 different moves. One will be kind of more a lighter move and the other will be a heavy move. This is still so cool. Now, if I switch over to survival, you'll see there is actually a kind of energy bar kind of thing there. And as it's empty, I can't do anything. Why can you never find mobs when you actually want them? Okay, I'm gonna get swarmed now. This is probably not the best place to test this. It's supposed to charge once you're attacking mobs, which means that system might not be working currently. Wait, it is slowly charging. Look, we're probably gonna have to change those numbers. Either way, you can see kind of the intent with this system. It's going to be something you slowly build up, and then you can let off a few impressive kind of moves. And it's not just Kiva that's going to have these moves. Now, this system is still very early days, so there's still a lot of things not added or needing work. The idea is that each rider will have a different set of skills. A lot of skills might repeat, but the idea is to encourage people to try out different forms or different riders. So here with Ichigo, you can see you have a flying punch and a flying kick. I think that's so cool. Now, I was pretty sure this was meant to be a punch, not a flying punch earlier, so you never know. Things might change again. I think I remember being told. Kabuto is also one that's got this. So C is clock up. That's so cool. Clock over. Wait. Rider kick. That's actually pretty cool. 1, 2, 3. Rider kick. Oh, that's awesome. And I believe the last one, at least for today, is going to be Kamen Rider Wizard. That looks so cool. Blittle has done an amazing job with these rider kick animation-y things. Now, as I said, we're currently experimenting, so any and all feedback you want to give us on those is greatly appreciated. I'm kind of a bit worried they might look too good, you know? We might have already peaked. We might not be able to get much better than them. That might be our best. You know what? I think I'm going to end this here because I've got a lot of editing. I'm looking at the fact that this video recording is like 40 minutes. So, yes. Till next time. Last time around, Osho.